Kicks MP.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Pelicans. For Boston, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show, and most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Hayes, and it's Fears in at the point. Here's Murray Boyles. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Ross for 3, and the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Inside. Here's Murray Boyles. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on MP. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on the... And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Boston. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. So we've got Christian Brown, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Misi. Outside Brown. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Rodman, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Misi, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Endorf. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Brown. From deep, MP. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Ross has got 12 now in this quarter. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Here's Endorf, guarded by Ross. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. From behind the arc. Walsh can't get it to go. MP outside. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
New Orleans calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's that a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
4-3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Brown. Here's Fears, pounded by Moran. Here's Misi, spanked it in off the glass. Misi's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Morant, the pass to Powell. Here's the 3. And Ross with the basket on the assist from Powell. MP's got 24.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to McMillan. Now here's Morant. Back to MP from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Misi. Here's Fears, pounded by Morant. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. They set a pick to the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Morant, the pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Fears. Back to Misi. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Misi. Here's Murray Boyles. Brown with the steal. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. To the inside. Here's Misi. Powell brings a double. Puts up a 3. Hood-Schifino's shot is off. Hood-Schifino's gone. Just 1 for 4 so far. Ross for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Coming off a 28-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to Ross. It's Ross on the wing. Back to Powell. Outside Morant. And here's Ross. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Now here's Misi. Pass to Fears. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here. And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Outside Brown. Here's Hood-Schifino. Down low. Here's Fears. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And he'll try to make it a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Lets it fly. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 12.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
To the right side. Launches it. MP shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 7 points for the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Ross. Three-pointer. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Here's Fears. And another basket for New Orleans.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Here's Fears. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
Boston's shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And the Pelicans shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. There's a minute 26 left in the half.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Toure. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 54 points.
This team wants MP to take and make more three-point shots because it really helps their offense flow.
Here's Murray Boyles. The three. Fears. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP, the pass to Toppin. And here's Morant on the wing. MP shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hood-Schifino. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Fears. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Boston out in front, running away with this one. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump drill. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey, everybody.
A lot of bricks out there reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
And now that we have... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Anthony is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's MP. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's McMillan in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Back to Irving. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Anthony. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
Jacks up a three, and Fears hits from deep. Fears has got 24 points.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. But Chafino's shot is off.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Back to Anthony. Right side, Ross. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Pass to Fears. Now Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Morant. Irving, the pass to Hayes. Shoots over Brown, and it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Irving.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Fears, hounded by Morant. Hayes with a screen on Morant. Here's Fears. He's got 24. Hayes, the pass to Irving. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Anthony. Back to Ross. And here's Morant outside. Here's McMillan. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
There's a screen. MP, the pass to McMillan. And that one drops. McMillan's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
From deep, MP. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. But Chafino's shot is off.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And the basket by McMillan. Give him 8.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
For 3, Fears drains the triple.
doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Ross for three. He drops it from range.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Pass to Hayes. Here's Murray Boyles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP, the pass to McMillan. Over Hayes. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality. And that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you, Brian.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Hayes with a screen on Ross. Outside Irving. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Shot clock at 6. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hood-Schifino's got his second basket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And got it! Another basket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Good. And the setup by Morant. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Irving. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Inside. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. And it's McMillan missing.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
The first free throw is good, so Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball 70% in this game. Here's Ross. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
The foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Brown's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Hood-Schifino. From the arc. And Brown good for 3. Brown's got 11 points.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Here's Hood-Schifino, guarded by Ross. Irving against Kuminga. Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He has 6. Irving looking around. Pass to Murray Boyles. Takes the three. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
For three, Powell gets the three ball to go.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Hood-Schifino. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
MP outside. Kuminga, the pass to MP. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Here's Hood-Schifino. No good. Unable to win this run. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
And Claxton throws it down.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Hayes with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Irving. Here's Hayes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Screen by Claxton. Ross passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Stolen by Ross. Going inside. Good. He hits again.
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Brown passes to Hayes. Here's Hood-Schifino from 13 feet. Down it goes. Hood-Schifino's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Outside Kuminga. Ross for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Hood-Schifino. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 6. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Connects from downtown.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
MP against Irving. Hayes with a screen on MP. Pass to Hayes. Fires from deep. And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Christian Brown, and they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach's challenge. Some question to whether the ball was on the way down.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect.
The previous play is under review.
The coach's challenge on calls like this, we're able to slow down the action and see exactly.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it. We'll see if
And the Celtics shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. A nice shot by MP.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Over to the wing. Here's Fears, covered by MP. The baseline J. And it's New Orleans with another.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
This one for three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Rodman, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Fears. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Here's Fears. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Fears has got 16 points here in the second half. And it's Anthony with the ball for Boston. There's a screen by Toppin. MP, the pass to Toppin. And the basket is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Fears has got 39.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Ross for three. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
A good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing?
Yeah, to me, it's all one row.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
forget about people.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Doris, I'd have to imagine Game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. And he and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Dick is out there with Demon. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Red in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Demon. Pass to Spencer. Raptors moving the ball around, and it's Ingram missing. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ross, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
And it's Ingram missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP outside. From outside, off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's Ingram on the wing. Over Davis. And again, no good by Toronto.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 11 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
From downtown, and again, it's Boston with the 3.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and some good young players on the Raptors. But, Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Ross, that's good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 19. Pass to Ingram. Now Dick, guarded by Powell. And here's MP for three. And again, it's Boston with the three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here to see some of the numbers for Brown. He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics leading by 22. There's the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
To Red. Dick against Powell. Back to Red. They need this one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. MP's got 28.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Ingram outside. Pass to Dick. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Back to Ross. Latre. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 31.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Now Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davis kicks to Brown. Kicks it out to MP. Davis setting the pick for MP. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And MP throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Demon. Still yet to score. Here's Dick. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder. Found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And even without that three ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown outside. Back to Ross. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Powell against Dick. Pass to Demon. It's Ingram on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 6.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Here's Spencer. following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Ingram missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Davis down low, guarded by Red. They get the rebound, goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This one for three, and there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
MP outside. Pass to Davis. It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Some changes for Boston. Obi Toppin's checked in for Davis. Kuminga comes in for Brown. And it's Traore in for Powell. Ross for three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Ross. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now Dick. He's got 5. Good.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
MP outside. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 43 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Spencer. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Traore with the rebound. For 3, Ross. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 46 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Dick. Now here's Tatum. Out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Goes up with it again. On the wing, Barnes. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Barrett. No scoring in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts one up from 19, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Ross finds Toppin.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
They've got MP. Traore is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Toppin in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And that one's good, Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Chopin. And it's Brown in for Jonathan Kuminga. Anderson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Demon comes in for Buford. Barnes passes to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on Brown. Back to Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ross for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Claxton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Demon. He's guarded by Ross, and he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anthony, the pass to MP. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
That bucket in no time at all.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Throws it up high. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. There's the triple. The rebound by Anderson. Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anderson, a screen on Claxton. Anthony on the double team. Back to Anderson. Pass to Demon. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to Washington. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Claxton comes with the double team. Here's Demon. Puts up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now here's Ross. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Fires the 3. Tries to keep it alive. The rebound by Demon. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success? Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Down low. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. A 3-ball. And Spencer pulls it down. Spencer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And Boston with the rebound.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Powell kicks to Ross. Boston, no good that time either. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Barnes can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. A 3 from MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal at offensive onslaught. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Buford in for Grady Dick. For 3, Ingram. MP grabs the miss. Ross has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets the 3 fly. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Barnes screen on MP. To the right side. Barnes can't get it to go. Boston shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Buford shot's good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good to beat.
Ross for 3. Good on the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Raptors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And good that time. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Ross, that's good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Austin making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Davis. Kuminga comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's John Morant in for Powell. Here's Barnes. Again, Toronto.
What? You combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
MP outside. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Spencer. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drills it from outside.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Ingram outside. Here's Buford. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
3 points.
Buford's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here's him. for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Spencer, the pass to Ingram. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Here's Ingram. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
MP deciding where to go with it. And Kuminga throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Over in the corner, Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Spencer, the pass to Buford. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Morant. Barnes can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And good! He hits it again.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Oh, my goodness. That is an electric finish by MP.
Here's Ingram, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Ingram's got 10 points. A three from MP. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
MP has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Doctor. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Their teams have...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So for Toronto right now, you've got Gemmin. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Spencer in at the power forward position.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket. 6 points for him.
You're just beating everybody to the board. Using his length, his skill set, the big fella Davis getting it done.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Pass to Red. Now Dick. Back to Red. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. MP, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And stolen by MP. Oh.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Here's Demon, and he makes that one. Demon's got 7 points in the game.
And I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Ross has got his 16th rebound on the night.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Dick, that's good.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Davis setting the pick for MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to...
Substitution on the court.
Tapping a screen on red. And a deep 3 from MP. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Spencer. Gets Ingram atop the key. 5 on the clock. Barnes outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
All night. He just won't let up.
The Raptors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Dick. Over to the left wing. Barnes passes to Ingram. They get it again. Here's Spencer at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
For 3, Ross, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Dick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Grant. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Takes a 3, sinks the triple. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP.
Woo! I was having some fun out there tonight, Jennifer.
Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.